Swaddy Cup and welcome to Thaiger Today. Now, we all like going to our beaches, which is why this story is particularly troublesome to those of us that like getting down to the beach. Now, in Krabi's case, the beautiful Ao Nang beach has had a black sludge flowing into it for quite a few months. Locals have been saying a lot about it, and now the Krabi Council are saying they're going to apply for 6.9 million baht to set up a waste treatment facility. Now, the same situation's been happening at the Thai beach at Patong in Phuket, where a black sludge has been flowing into the water, where, of course, thousands of swimmers use Patong Bay every day to go swimming. The governor went down to visit the particular area. The Patong mayor says that they're building a new waste treatment plant in exactly the same location as the old plant, and she's making the excuse, well, of course there's going to be a bit of waste flowing into the bay. I don't think there's any excuse to have this black sludge, this raw pollution flowing into any of the bays where we're expecting tourists to be swimming. Okay, to today's other main news stories. The Chief of the National Parks Wildlife and Plants Department is ordering additional restrictions at all national parks following the case at the Wildlife Sanctuary in Kanchanaburi province in a hope of preventing further poaching and intrusions. The order follows the much-reported case of the construction mogul Premchai Karnasutta and his alleged poaching in the sanctuary. The Kanchanaburi Sanctuary is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and shares borders with many national parks. Britain's Foreign Minister Boris Johnson stopped off in Myanmar yesterday to press Aung San Suu Kyi on the need for an independent probe into violence in the Rakhine state as the country faces mounting pressure to punish troops accused of atrocities against the Muslim Rohingya. Johnson met with the embattled Myanmar leader following a visit to a refugee camp in Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar district, where nearly 700,000 Rohingya have sought sanctuary after fleeing a Myanmar army crackdown launched in northern Rakhine last August. A small gathering of pro-democracy activists demonstrating over the weekend has caused major concerns for the junta regarding political stability, as the Thai PM has directed the Army Commander-in-Chief to closely monitor activists and other politically motivated groups. Sources say any legal action against these groups, which have staged political rallies calling for elections this year in defiance of the NCPO's orders, needed to be carefully weighed to avoid worsening the political climate ahead of the planned general election. The PM invoked memories of the student uprising on October the 14th, 1973, which led to a notorious massacre of dozens, saying that a repeat must be avoided. An ongoing investigation has found that several officials at the Konkan Protection Centre for the Destitute have allegedly embezzled 6.9 million baht of state funds using forged signatures after an intern alleged wrongdoing at the facility. The 22-year-old student, doing an internship at the centre, alerted officials and is a key witness in the case. She's saying that during their apprenticeship they were told to forge the signatures of more than 2,000 people. The Royal Rainmaking and Agricultural Aviation Department is preparing to seed clouds above Bangkok in an attempt to ease the capital's smog problems. Haze spread over the capital over the past week, causing a health hazard and leading the Agriculture and Cooperatives Minister to order the rainmaking operations be carried out. Two of the department's aircraft took off yesterday in response to the order to survey the city's conditions and plan rainmaking. And the Thai government's made it clear that the proposed Kra Canal project is neither a priority nor does it have a policy on the proposed man-made waterway, which would link the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Business groups have been trying to drum up support. A government spokesperson is warning people in southern Thailand to exercise caution if they receive messages supporting the Kra Canal project, saying the information could be misleading and create misunderstanding among the public. The canal would be 100 kilometres long through the southern isthmus of Kra. That's all the main news stories. Now, just before we go, how would you like to go out to drive your car and find this in the front? Somebody opened up the hood or the bonnet and they found this, well, it looks like about a 2-metre python who was probably enjoying a nice quiet rest on a nice warm engine. Nice thing to find on a Monday morning. Thanks for joining us on Thaiger today. Thank you very much to Thai Visa Property and also the Thailand Yacht Show, which is coming up in Phuket from February the 22nd. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.